In the electric hum of a New York screening room, Daniel Radcliffe and Tom Felton orchestrated a reunion that felt like a spell from their wizarding past, minus the wands but brimming with the same enchantment. The Harry Potter alumni, once mortal foes on screen as the brave-hearted hero and his sneering Slytherin rival, converged with open arms, their laughter cutting through the crowd like a Patronus charm. Radcliffe, his boyish features now etched with the wisdom of maturity, sported a rugged beard that lent him an air of introspective indie filmmaker, paired with a denim shirt and tee that screamed unpretentious cool. Felton, shedding Draco's platinum locks for tousled mousy waves, cut a dapper figure in a camel coat and twill trousers, his posture relaxed yet poised, a far cry from the rigid posturing of his Hogwarts days. Their embrace, captured in fleeting photos, was a bridge over troubled waters, a silent vow that time and trials couldn't erode the bonds of shared youth. This gathering, centered on a special screening of Radcliffe's latest endeavor, Merrily We Roll Along, unfolded against a backdrop of cinematic reverence. The film, a sprawling chronicle of friendships, fractures and mends across 3 decades, stars Radcliffe alongside Lindsay Mendez and Jonathan Groff, delving into the composer Franklin Shepard's tangled web with lifelong confidants. Scenes flicker from youthful idealism in Greenwich Village lofts, cigarette smoke curling around piano keys as dreams are hashed out over cheap wine, to the hollow echoes of success in sun-drenched Hollywood estates, where betrayals simmer beneath surface smiles. Radcliffe's Franklin is a portrait in quiet torment, his eyes conveying the slow erosion of passion as fame's siren call lures him from art to commerce. Mendez's Mary, the wry wordsmith nursing unrequited love, brings a fiery vulnerability, her monologues laced with wit that masks deeper despair. Groff's Charlie, the steadfast songwriter, anchors the trio with earnest intensity, his ballads, penned by Stephen Sondheim, serving as emotional seismographs. The narrative's reverse chronology, unfolding backward from disillusion to dawn, mirrors life's cruel hindsight, forcing viewers to confront how choices compound into canyons. Yet, beneath Merrily's melancholy beats a pulse of hope, much like the duo's real-life reconciliation. Radcliffe and Felton's paths diverged sharply post-Potter, not just in career trajectories but in public stances on creator JK Rowling's polarizing views on gender identity. Radcliffe, in 2020, lent his voice to the Trevor Project, affirming transgender women's validity and decrying statements that erase the identity and dignity of transgender people. His essay, A Clarion Call for Empathy, apologized to fans harmed by the discourse, emphasizing his desire to support rather than sever. "It makes me really sad," he later confided, reminiscing on Rowling's early kindness and the empathic world she built. Felton, conversely, has navigated loyalty's labyrinth, maintaining a guarded allegiance to Rowling while insisting her work's unifying force transcends personal politics. "I'm not really that attuned," he demurred earlier this year regarding her influence on his Cursed Child reprise. At fan conventions he champions Potter's global joy. No one has single-handedly done more for bringing joy to so many different generations. His Broadway return as Draco, stage lights glinting off his now subdued hair, reaffirms that commitment, a role that layers adolescent antagonism with adult ambiguity. Their reunion then was no mere cameo in controversy, it was a reclamation of camaraderie. Joined by Noma Dumezwini, the Olivier-winning Hermione from Cursed Child's West End genesis, the trio formed a trifecta of Potter legacy. Dumezwini's Hermione, a brilliant reimagining that shattered casting norms, earned acclaim for its intellectual fire and emotional depth, her 2017 award a milestone in diverse representation. Together they chatted animatedly pre-screening, Felton's easy grin disarming any lingering awkwardness, Radcliffe's nod a gesture of mutual respect. The event buzzed with nostalgia, whispers of Yule Ball mishaps, Quidditch practice pranks, but also forward glances, with Felton praising Merrily's turbulent truths in a sidebar interview. "It's about holding on to what matters amid the madness," he noted, eyes flicking to Radcliffe with unspoken solidarity. Rowling's shadow looms large, her gender-critical rhetoric branding her a TRF in activist circles, sparking boycotts and backlash. The Potter principals, Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, have distanced themselves, their 2020 open letter a unified front for trans allyship. Rowling's retorts, labeling them as enablers of women's rights erosion, stung like a sectum sempra, yet Radcliffe's response was measured, admiration for her craft clashing with sorrow over schisms. Felton, opting for nuance, echoes a philosophy of celebration over sides. "I don't tend to pick sides. We should enjoy celebrating each other's differences." His convention tales, fans from Tokyo to Tulsa united in Hallow's chants, Potter's apolitical magic, a force that outlives feuds. Merrily We Roll Along, adapted from the 1934 Kaufman-Hart play with Sondheim's score, thrives on such tensions. Franklin's arc, from idealistic scribbler to jaded mogul, echoes the star's own evolutions. Radcliffe's shift from child wizard to Tony-nominated thespian, Felton's from child villain to multifaceted mentor. The film's vignettes pulse with Sondheim's genius. Old Friends, a duet of wistful what-ifs. Growing Up, a lament for lost innocence. Directed with intimate flair, it captures New York's alchemy, neon-lit cafes birthing breakthroughs, penthouse parties masking voids. Radcliffe's vocal turn, honed in merrily stage iteration, infuses Franklin with haunted lyricism, his duets with Groff crackling with fraternal friction. Mendez's powerhouse belting elevates the ensemble, her Mary's arc a heart-breaking him to unchosen paths. The screening's afterglow saw the duo linger, dissecting scenes over craft cocktails, Radcliffe lauding Felton's Draco evolution, Felton probing Marily's backward gaze. Dumaswini with her Hermione gravitas, bridged eras, her insights on adaptation sparking lively debate. Outside, Manhattan's chill nipped at their coats, but inside, warmth prevailed, a microcosm of Potter's enduring spell. This was an erasure of differences but embrace of them, a reminder that foes can become friends when wands are down. In broader strokes, their story illuminates fandom's fractures and fixes. Potter, born from Rowling's Inc. in 1997, ballooned into a billion-dollar behemoth, its themes of tolerance ironically tested by real-world rifts. Radcliffe's Weird, the Al Yankovic story and Swiss Army Man forays showcase his boundary-pushing, while Felton's YouTube piano covers and memoir, Beyond the Wand, reveal a reflective soul. Their pally display, Foes Turned Familiars, offers balm. Art outlives ideology, bonds bend but rarely break. As Marily's credits rolled, Sondheim's Our Time Now fading, the theater emptied into night, but the magic lingered, a quiet incantation that differences like dementors can be banished by light.